Good morning, everybody. Will DuPree here in the KXAN live studio. We've got something a little bit exciting to talk about. Tonight will be a very exciting night to be able to see potentially a really great meteor shower out there. And to talk about that, I've got meteorologist Kristen Currie right here in the KXAN live studio with me. Good morning, Kristen.
Hello. Good morning. This is cool. This is my first time doing this.
I
So
know, we are
I'm
so excited you were here, and we are trying to get as many people as we can to jump on and talk with us.
Absolutely.
So, give us a little bit of a heads up about what we're expecting tonight. What is this exactly?
Yeah, so this is known as the best and actually most dependable meteor shower of the year. We see it every year. It always falls in December. And the peak actually happens tonight into the early morning hours of Saturday. And it's known for actually having about 120 meteors per hour. So when you break it down, that's about 1 to 2 a minute, which is
Wow.
crazy. So under ideal conditions, we would be able to see it here in Central Texas. Really, the northern hemisphere has got the best view, but you can see it all over the world, obviously weather permitting. But it's really cool. It's known to have some, bright and intensely colored green fireballs, which I think is crazy. I've never seen it in person, but obviously I did some research on that today, looking at past videos, and it just looks to be one of those events where it's worth staying up for.
It would be so beautiful if we could actually see it here, but
Yes.
unfortunately, the conditions tonight, Kristen, are not super great.
Right. And it's interesting because it's actually not the weather that we're talking about. It's the fact that we're 2 days past our full moon. So right now and really tonight, our moon's at 97% full.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty bright. I think it's going to probably mute some of those dimmer Geminids that'll come in. But like I said, it's known for its big bright ball. So hopefully we'll be at least able to see about 20 to 30 per hour, they're saying.
And from your weather blog that you posted, I want to show everybody
Yeah.
that really quickly so that if you want to read more about this,
Mm-hmm.
it is on our website. Kristen, you just wrote this up. Tell
Yes.
everybody where they can find that.
So if you go to KXAN.com and you click on the weather tab, underneath there it'll say weather blog, and you can actually find this story on there. And there's a lot of information underneath it, but I kind of give some background as to how it got its name. The Geminid meteor shower, actually, because of the fact that most of those meteors look like they're coming out of the Gemini constellation, which I think is really cool. And this meteor shower is known to be almost 200 years old. So we've known about its existence for a while. And just another kind of interesting fact for you, this makes it different. This meteor shower is different from the others in the fact that it's because of the debris coming off an asteroid, not a comet. When we talk about meteor showers, it's the debris that we run into as a planet.
Sure, yeah.
That gives us those little pieces of rock and everything that are coming into our atmosphere and burning up, giving us the colors. But this one is actually from the debris of an asteroid. So it's got a fancy name to it and everything. You can Google it, but just something to keep in mind while we're staying up late and watching it.
Yeah, and if anybody's just joining us, we have Kristen Currie here, our meteorologist. She's about to go on in about 30 minutes or
Yes.
so for our new newscast, but we wanted to talk about this Geminid meteor shower, which peaks tonight and into early tomorrow morning, right,
Yes.
Kristen?
Yeah, and it gradually builds up. If you were to stay out late, over the past couple of nights, around 2, 3 a.m., you might be able to see a few, but this is the peak, so when you're going to be able to see the most. That being said, tomorrow night on Saturday, there's about a 1-hour gap between when the sun sets in darkness and when we're going to be able to see the moon. So there's also a slim opportunity of being able to see it tomorrow night, and I posted that information in the blog as well.
Sure, and yesterday was such a beautiful moon.
So nice,
And
yes.
that is the problem with this meteor shower happening at the very same time because it obstructs the view. At least.
And what's kind of odd is just the way things lined up with the moon phases and the meteor showers this year. Is most of our big primary meteor showers we see every year have had this happen where the moon's kind of outshining most of them. So next year I think should be better for a lot of them.
I was just reading on Facebook, we're live on there right now. Some people said that they've had a very tough time seeing it in the past, so they don't have their hopes too high, but potentially it could happen.
That's why I usually log on to like the NASA Facebooks and websites because they live stream it. I'm like,
And they have a beautiful view.
Exactly. And this one, you don't need anything when it comes to binoculars or any of this sort. You don't need special eyewear. You could just see it with your own eyes. But again, it's going to be that moon that's so big, so bright. Right now, 97% full tonight. That might obstruct a little bit of that viewing, but still worth maybe taking a chance staying up.
For sure. Well, Kristen, thank you for joining us
Yeah.
today. You've got the newscast to do here in just a few
Yes, I do.
minutes. So we'll let you go there. But if you guys want to look and watch this story and read a little bit more about it, it is on our website, the weather blog right here. You can find it on our website, Mother Nature's Best Sky Show. We hope you at least get to enjoy some of it potentially tonight if the moon doesn't obstruct all of it. But again, thank you all for joining us here today on KXAN Live, and we'll see you here again another time. Have a good Friday.